I'll show you how to use Node Wrangler to create node input sockets. Let's select the cube and go to the Shading tab. Press Ctrl and spacebar together to expand the node editor. Let's select the BSDF node and X to delete. Shift-A to create a new node. I'll create a glossy node. Shift-D to duplicate. This is how we manually connect or disconnect a node. If we wanted to add a mix shader, this would the way to do so. That didn't take much time, but what if we were to add dozens of nodes like that for our scene? Press Ctrl and Shift together and right-click the first node to drag into the second node. That's the power of Node Wrangler. Hold Ctrl, right-click and drag to sever any node connections. Hold Alt, right-click, and drag from a node to another node to connect them. By the way, it's Ctrl-Z to undo. What if I wanted to connect to the volume instead of the surface? Alt and right-click to drag will always connect to the first one. Hold Shift and Alt together, right-click and drag. I'll show you how to group these nodes, and create an input socket into the group node. This is how the nodes usually look like. If we adjust the factor value, the color will change. B. To box select, select the nodes like this, and Ctrl-G to group them. Drag this factor category into the group input node like this. I'm typing Tab to switch between the group view modes. If we add the color categories into the group input, then we will be able to change the colors as well. This is how we create node input sockets, and use our own customized nodes. Node Wrangler has more features to explore. Shift-W will bring up the menu. Let's add a glossy node, and repeat what we did with the menu system. Shift-select both nodes, and Shift-W to connect them with a mix node. The menu method is great if we were to create a specialized node like add or math multiply. We can even align the misaligned nodes like this. The usual Ctrl, Shift and T shortcut to add the PBR texture images is here as well. Let's add them with the default BSDF node. Time to remove the cube, and add a diamond. If you don't see the diamond, please enable an add-on called Extra Objects. G and Z to move on the Z-axis. Let's move the origin to the 3D cursor, because we want the mesh to rotate from the bottom. We need a ground plane. I'll share the fully zoomed nodes shortly. This is a blue diamond shader setup, but I'm adding red and green to show the regular diamond shader for another render later. I'm using the Node Wrangler's Shift-W menu to add new mix nodes. In this setup, only blue is going to be shown. I'll share another set of nodes for the full RGB later. Please watch a tutorial listed in the description to match my final render settings, as I'm using a cloned look dev HDRI setting. I'll use the sky texture. By the way, the sky texture tutorial is coming up tomorrow. I was going to upload that one first, but decided to upload this one first. I'll group the nodes, and create an input socket for the factor value. There is our beautiful blue diamond. I'll use 64 samples to render. I'll show you another variation of nodes that uses all 3 color nodes. Here it is. This is the end of the tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed watching this tutorial. Thank you for watching.